Your first thoughts, Russel Arnold, about this squad that India have picked for South Africa, and how excited are you with the new names being thrown into the mix?
Yeah, no surprise is the fact that India are resting some of the seniors. They did look a little jaded, and sometimes it doesn't come out, but mentally sharpening up and being fresh is when you tend to play your best cricket, because it's all about being spontaneous. And when you're kind of mentally tired, it does take a bit of time and you don't enjoy it. And hence, freshen them up is the way to go. You have the depth and a lot of exciting young talent to come through, and hence you can afford to mix and match and create more depth and more options for yourselves. So good to see KL Rahul at the top of the order, and also captaining the team. He's looked good in the way he's handled things at Lucknow. So again, not surprised, and I might have thought that even Tripathi would have got a look in, but other than that, everyone that India have picked, the Umran Maliks, the Arshdeep Singhs, they deserve it. They deserve an opportunity to try and show class how they go against international opposition. Of course, Smithy's been clever. He's got a lot of his players out here playing the IPL, and they'll stay on and know the conditions, be in form. Hence, it should be a great series for these younger guys to actually um, test themselves against and put pressure on the seniors, which will only bode well for Indian cricket.
Okay, Graeme, coming to you. You fancy this lot in terms of the big boys not being there. Some surprise selections too, bringing DK back, sticking with Venki Iyer, and not to forget Rituraj Gaikwad, Ishan Kishan, who've not had real hot seasons.
Yeah, look, I mean, I have probably broader thoughts. You know, scheduling is just a nightmare in the game still, and that's something that really needs to be sorted out. I mean, the fact that 3 of India's iconic players are being rested for this series it sends the message that there's just, you know, cricket needs to manage itself and needs to think about how, you know, especially now post-COVID, there's going to be so many series that are going to be jammed in, trying to be recovered. Leagues are popping up and are hugely successful, and yeah, that's going to be a big issue in the game. You know, just, you know, context around bilaterals, I think is, you know, it's easy to rest your top players now, and what it's done is it also allows them to give them a bit of a break. It allows them to test players for the World Cup. You know, India's got such a depth of talent, which is very rare in most other parts of the world. You know, that they can still put out an incredible squad without 3 of their top players. You know, and that's amazing. So, you know, kudos to them, and you know, it's brilliant for them to be able to give those guys a rest and still put out a quality team. From a South African perspective, I think, you know, they've managed to put together probably one of their best squads for a while. You know, I think that COVID and injuries, you know, Nortje's been out, but he's slowly coming back. He's at 8 months out of the game. So for them, it'll be a tour of combinations, just trying to see how they can get things going. They've also got an immense amount of cricket with a full England tour to follow, then come back to India, World Cup, Oz away. You know, so managing players for every environment is going to be a huge, you know, thing going forward.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see, because the LSG opening pair, and Quinton de Kock and KL Rahul, essentially facing each other as captains in this series, and it's going to be fascinating subplots. You can catch it all on cricket.com.